Hi everyone, my name is Amy. I am 27 years old as of the 26th of December. I just found out I was pregnant actually a week before our first anniversary, my husband and I, which was on Christmas Eve. According to my calculations and the doctor's calculations previously, I am 5 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I am currently, and I'm going to give you guys the hard facts, even though I don't want to because it's kind of embarrassing. I am 5'10" and a half, I'm going to say. About 275 pounds, give or take, just because I haven't been feeling well these last couple days. So, that's the hard facts, and if I do get interest in this video blog, I guess I'm going to have to show my tummy too. So, I'll show pre-tummy and then tummy if it actually does pop out, which I'm hoping it does and that I don't just look fatter and fatter and fatter, but one can only hope. I found out, the day I found out I was pregnant, I wasn't planning on actually testing, but since I haven't had normal periods in a while, I was actually taking progesterone to start my period because I wouldn't get it for months at a time, which was kind of scaring me as far as having kids in the future. However, that eventually led to me having periods every 2 weeks. And then when it didn't show up, I was like, maybe I should just test just in case. Turned out positive, and then obsessive me took about 8 more just to make sure. But that was about that. I want to make this video blog as detailed and as informational and as helpful to anybody viewing it as possible. So if you ever have any questions, leave a comment. I will try my best to answer anything that I get as truthfully and honestly and as informationally as possible. So I hope it helps somebody. My experience so far, the first 2 or 3 days that I knew I was pregnant, I was fine. However, after that, it became very hard to keep it a secret because I was so sick, and I still am very sick. It feels like you have really bad motion sickness, this morning sickness thing, which, by the way, is not morning sickness. It is all day, all night, 24 hours a day sickness. I've read that, it happens to 3/4 of the population of pregnant people, that you do get some type of morning sickness, whether it has to do with nausea and vomiting, or just plain nausea. Mine hasn't been so much vomiting, although I have vomited probably once a day since about, I don't know, it's been about 8 days now that it's been really, really bad. But it's been something to really I don't know, it kind of dampens your spirits a little bit. It kind of makes you kind of down in the dumps, and it's hard to get excited about having a baby when it's literally making you sick. I've noticed that, and I don't know, it could just be me, that I feel my heart beating out of my chest whenever I start to get really nauseous, and maybe that just has to do with the gag reflex, and that I really hate throwing up, but who really likes throwing up? But also other things that you don't really read about. I'm Italian, and you can't really tell by my lovely pasty face, but I am Italian. I do eat a lot of Italian food, so tomatoes are in about everything Italian you can think of. I cannot touch tomatoes anymore because they literally will make me, like, if it touches my skin, it'll make it swell up to where it looks like I got stung by a bee or something. So that was a little weird. And I just noticed that a couple days ago when I cooked a giant pot of spaghetti sauce and couldn't touch it. What else? Ginger will be your best friend. Ginger ale, ginger tea, just eat a spoonful of ginger. The smell of ginger, it will save your life. That and lemons. And saltine crackers, because that's about all I can really keep down When I make chicken broth, I actually have to put ginger in it, which doesn't taste the greatest, but it does help, alleviate some of that nausea that will tear you down. Like I said, if you end up with morning sickness, it's very hard to keep it a secret. We were not going to tell anybody until you got out of that dreaded first trimester, but that's nearly impossible. First you're excited, and then you're like, oh, I can't tell anybody why you're sick, so everybody just thinks you have the flu, and then people are spraying you down with, well, at my work, people were spraying me down with, like, antibacterial spray, and that was making me nauseous, so I eventually just broke down and said, look, everybody, I'm pregnant, so stop talking about food, don't bring food near me, just don't talk to me, basically. Pretty irritable lately. I don't get much sleep. We have 2 dogs, and they have been banished from the bedroom because of the smells. And I don't know if it's them, poor dogs. They're being blamed for everything, but anything that has a smell, I don't want to have anything to do with. Laundry detergent, though, does help. I've noticed that certain things like the kitchen, especially the kitchen, if there's a dirty dish or maybe the garbage disposal is a little stinky, laundry detergent in the room at all, just open, really saves the day a little bit. I go for my very first ultrasound. Hopefully I get a little picture of a little bleeping heart. I go for that on January 10th, so I will be posting that, but obviously I'll be posting before that since it's over a week away. I'm going to post every week. If anybody ever has any questions, please feel free to comment, and I'll try and answer them as I get the answers myself. I'm going to have to post belly pictures if anybody asks, so if that's something you guys want to see, just let me know. I'm more than willing to be the guinea pig. But that's it for right now. Just beware of smells and drink some ginger. Again, if anybody has any questions, just feel free to ask. Otherwise, I will see everybody next week. Have a good one. Bye.